to Athletics LLC with Lamar, Lucious, Big League Chew, and my man Clyde. You're about to be schooled in all things track and field. This is experience.
Yes, sir.
We are talking past, present, future. Y'all listen up. Let's go.
Happy NCAA Championships week. Yay. See, look,
Let's go.
he even opened his mouth. He said, hi. Hey.
What's up, little man?
Look at him.
He gonna get his
All my
own title
selections,
soon.
all my picks tonight will be made by Baby Kai.
There you go.
Kai, wherever you spit up, that's who wins. Oh, look at him. I love it.
I'm
You look
changing
like-
seats, so forgive me.
You're about to fall asleep. Anyhow, we're supposed to be doing a show. Whoops.
Yeah, we're supposed to be recording a show.
I know.
And we're baby watching.
I'm Googling. Well. Athletics LLC, back at it. Year 2 of predictions. Oh, they let us do this again. And it's only best because you get to watch it next week as it unfolds. So welcome. Governor, how are you tonight, sir?
Fantastic. Long day of travel, but we're here and can't wait to see how things play out on Friday and Saturday. It's going to be an absolute barn burner. I can't wait.
Right? Do you even know what date it is? I don't know what date it is.
It's like Wednesday?
I don't even, I threw Tuesday in this morning. I was like, man, I wasn't even ready to go. Lamar Shadamis. Did you know I was going to say that? I'm just kidding.
I'm proud of you. I could see that. I could see that coming.
Good. Sir Lucious, hello, sir.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good.
I am well.
Good. I'm glad to be in the presence in the actual building, as we have once said, in this place where I'll actually get to see you in action. I'll get to see the governor in action. So this is going to be, I mean, I've seen the governor in action, but like
So in classic big league, West Coast, you're in the building and you're feeling yourself a little bit, right? There you go.
we got to get here somehow, right?
As my man Clyde schooled me on earlier, you're here to hand out some licks, right?
I mean, we take some stuff. We take some stuff.
Right.
Keep it PG. Got it. Now
Right.
we got Micah and Kai now, so we got to keep it really PG.
There you go.
so.
Yeah, really PG. Yeah.
Last but not least, Clyde. We know you're doing well because you just got some love from baby Kai, but how are you today, sir?
Oh, I'm just here for all the shenanigans. I really want to know is if I get on this plane and show up, who's got me on tickets?
On tickets, I'll get you a wristband.
Even better. There you go.
We're gonna get you. We'll get you here somehow, right?
breakfast. We got free breakfast at the Fairfield. You're good. Not a
There it
problem.
is. The last time I slid into an NCAA championship in Birmingham unannounced, I got escorted out by the NCAA. So I need whatever passes I can get.
Oh my gosh. That's gonna be a conversation. Just to let you know. Anyhow, well, as you all already knew, this was coming. Our predictions for the meet this weekend, the big show, big shenanigans. So we have a little bit of a variation, other than picking. We have 5 events from each gender. Then we have a top 4 team list that we're listing off, correct, Sir Lucious?
Yeah. So let me take
Just
over.
hand it off to Lucius
because
Yeah,
you
I
are
was-
about to, come on now. All right. So we're gonna do 5 events per gender, but everybody's gonna pick the podium, right? And then we're gonna pick the top 4 teams per gender in the team race. And then we're gonna let you guys go and predict, take one event per gender, where you see a big upset coming, right? And then I'm going to allow you guys to each give me the names of 4 athletes per gender, and we're going to take the total points that those 8 athletes score, and we'll see who wins that battle.
So
And I'll even be nice and
contests
say,
going on. Multiple.
there can be a contest. There can be a double contest in the last one, because you could win the women's side, and you can win the men's side, and you can win the combined as well.
So
yeah.
basically, I have many gold medals to walk out with in this contest.
I knew this was coming.
Oh boy.
So I'm sorry. So look, I'm like Oprah. Everybody gets a prize tonight, right? Okay.
Well, you know what? Let me hold on. Let me take a step back. Let me not be disrespectful, because if I'm not mistaken, this is the governor's first jaunt into our prediction contest. I don't know that I could dominate the governor. It's the rest of the people. So,
Oh my gosh.
Governor, respect, sir.
Well, I'm glad that I'm not a part of this, because you're not dominating me either.
Host. You're the host.
Exactly. So
You're in your Vanna White
man.
lane right now. You hang out, you do what you do.
It's called me Vanna White.
Yes, he did.
Not Pat Sajak. I'm Vanna White. So anyway, we're going to kick these shenanigans off with, we're going to start, be a gentleman. We're going to go ladies first. We're going to start with the women's 800 meters. And we're going to start with the lady on the tiles. Big League Chew. What you got for us for the women's 800, girl?
Okay, I got to read my illegible handwriting. I've got Miss Bologna. Am I only giving my first, or am I giving all 3? I'm sorry.
All 3.
All 3. Okay. So I've got Miss Maloney from Arkansas, Butler from Virginia Tech, and then McDonald from LSU.
Are you taking notes on this? Okay, now the governor. What you got for us, bro?
I've got Miss Johnson winning. I have Maloney second, and I have Miss Butler third.
Johnson is from what school? Sorry, I don't have the list up on me.
Penn State.
Hey,
Penn State, got it. Oh, duh, that was stupid. I'm sorry.
Okay, you good, Big League?
Governor,
Yep.
who did you say was silver?
Hmm?
Maloney.
Butler silver?
Maloney second.
Maloney silver. Yeah. Okay.
All
So
right.
Clyde.
Well,
Kai's dad.
yeah, Kai selected.
Okay.
Miss Johnson on for the gold, Maloney for the silver, and Miss Barrett of the Gators for the bronze.
I would love to see that. Yeah. I'm riding with
Almost said
Clyde. I'm riding with Clyde.
I was there.
I'm riding with Clyde. Okay. Lamar Stradamus.
Women's 800. We got Fifi Maloney.
Yeah, Fifi. Yep.
We got Miss Butler. And Clyde is looking at my notes. I am riding with the Gator for third place as well.
We.
Man, I like y'all right now, bro. I'm gonna see if I like y'all in 48 hours. But I like y'all right now. Okay,
man.
so y'all good, Big League?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna circle back around. We're gonna start with Lamar Stradamus. We're gonna go to the men's mile.
Men's mile. I'm gonna go with Seb Coe.
Oh my gosh, Junior.
All right. I'm gonna butcher this poor man's name. Is it Beetlescum?
Beatles come.
I mean, it's a terrible name to butcher because it's bad, but we're gonna go with that. Mr. Brown
From
and
Can
Mr.
you give Big
Garst-
League? Can you Big League? Do you have schools for these young people? Please?
I mean, my bad. Hold on. Let me switch lists on my
You had
phone.
Michigan State 1, Oregon 2.
okay.
That's right. Right?
And
Brown
you're
from
about
Oregon.
to say, yeah,
Garcia Romo.
from Ole Miss.
From
Oh
Ole
wait,
Miss.
I'm sorry, sir. Which Oregon? Oregon has 2 entries.
Well, hold on. I said his name.
Brown.
Brown.
He said
Brown.
Brown.
I said Brown.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Kai's dad, what you got for us, bro?
In the most respectful way possible, I am changing Beetle Scum. I'm going Beetlejuice for the win. Beetlejuice for the win. And then I'm gonna go Oregon and Oregon 2 and 3. Brown over Yeargin.
I almost did that. But
What
my
was
concern
the
was
last one?
that I couldn't pick which one was going to win, so I just picked one.
Yeargin.
Can you spell that for me?
No.
It's like Yearian or something like that.
Brown for second, and the other Oregon.
The other Oregon, yeah. Just put him as the other Oregon and you're good.
You will not
got
be
it.
spelling in public. No.
Okay, you good, Big League?
Yes, got
All
it.
right, here we go. Governor, what you got for us, man?
I've got
Men's
Kipsang. I got Kipsang for the win.
From Alabama?
Alabama. Yep. I have Yerian for second, Oregon. And I have Mr. Romo from Ole Miss getting third.
Got it. All right. So
Okay.
I
Big
too
lead.
took a different leader. I have Romo pulling it out. I've got Beetle Scum taking second, and then Kip Singh third. So a little bit of variation, but
Chu went almost chalk. Almost.
almost. I had one upset. Or what, not
Okay.
you, anyways.
Okay. So now we're going to go back over. We're going to go to the women. We're going to go to the women's high jump. Big league.
Easily the most petty selection of
Easily.
You know what
Easily.
they say. You are who you spend most of your time with, right?
Well played. Well played.
Oh man.
So I'm lofting up some confidence in the air, in the ether to be absorbed, and hopefully it's going to go in the right direction. So I'm giving the gold to Miss Gittens, Diston from A&M, and Silver, and then Sapp from Texas Tech.
Wow.
Okay.
That's a
Okay. Governor, follow that stuff.
Okay. So funny enough, I think you cannot discount the history between Miss Diston and Miss Gittens having been on the same team. And I have Miss Gittens jumping out of her skin on GP just because. That's what I see it happening.
Okay.
I see.
May
have
I
Gittens-
interrupt you for 1 second, please?
What's that?
You said GP. That would be G.
General principle.
J. That would be JB.
No. GP is general
GP.
principle.
But he said just because.
Yes, he added the just because. He definitely
Yeah.
fumbled that.
GP,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
because.
Because I
Oh,
understood
okay, so now
it
you
wasn't
clean it
well
up.
presented.
Okay, right. Yeah, thank you,
Oh,
Clyde, 'cause you
God.
caught that too. But go
Yes.
ahead, I'm sorry.
I mean, do we? I mean, are we all old enough to understand? Remember God's property? Remember that? Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So I have Miss Gittens doing the thing, and I have her. I mean, I can see it going to battle with Miss Diston. I think it's going to be box office. And then I have Miss Glenn from South Carolina coming up for third place.
Wow, this is getting good. Clyde.
Now, see, I knew the governor was a smart individual. I did not know he had the ability to read my baby's mind from California. My heart is with Miss Glenn. Go Gamecocks.
Mm-hmm.
But for every single reason just laid out by the governor, I have Gittens over Diston with Miss Glenn coming in third. Though I am pulling for my Gamecocks on this one. Go Miss Glenn.
Marstradamus.
See, it's funny because I feel the exact way as you two clowns do, but I think I've got it correct. Hell hath no fury like a teammate scorned. So I think Miss Diston is going to win because she's going to feel like, oh, the grass is greener in the burnt orange.
Right.
I got something for you.
Okay.
So I've got Miss Diston winning. I have Miss O'Donoghue second, and I have Miss Gittens a well-beaten third.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. This just got good.
Well, when you
Okay.
pick random events, you're going to get random results.
Are you
Which
taking
means you
shots
did a
at
good
me,
job,
sir?
Did we
sir.
just
Which
make
means
up
you
a
did it.
new word?
Of
So
course he
is
did.
What?
random the word of the
Random.
weekend?
His name is
Random.
Lustradamus for the night. I mean, this is what he does.
You know?
Wow. Okay, so I want to go into your wheelhouse, Mr. Stradamus,
Mhm.
and let's do the men's shot put. How about that?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good. The men's shot put, if you were a betting individual, you should go and bet on Mr. Turner Washington and Mr. MacArthur from the University of North Carolina, and one of the two Longhorns in the meet, Mr. Is it Piperi? I always mess his name.
Pippery.
It's Piperi, right?
Pippery, yes.
Okay. That's what I got for you.
Oh,
As long as Turner Washington is in a collegiate uniform, I'm never, ever going to bet against him. He may lose, but it won't be because I bet against him.
Yeah, Clyde, what you got, brother?
I would just like to applaud Amar for learning his lesson and not disrespecting folks in the shot put anymore. We know he's good for that.
Oh, yes, he is.
So,
Shots
You know,
fired.
listen,
we might see Joe this weekend. I didn't talk to Joe.
hey, I mean,
Oh, that's
imagine
right.
he'd be in the building, right?
Yeah.
supposed to be.
So, of course, there's no universe in which I'm picking against Mr. Washington. And then after that, I think I'm just gonna lean on reputation and go MacArthur over Texas.
Okay.
Pippery?
Yeah, whichever way you say it.
Okay.
So you picked my picks, is what you're saying. Got it.
I did.
Governor?
I have Mr. Washington winning. I have Pippery finished second, and I have Mr. MacArthur finished in third.
Big league.
So I've got the bias of having watched Mr. Pippery throw a few times now. So that's who I have taking it.
In a championship.
I do.
As
do.
much time
And
as you spend with me, I just don't understand how you manage to make these picks.
and so I mean, we all have the same, like, and I just,
Oh no, we don't.
well, I mean, the people, just in different orders. And
Hey,
then
get on
Washington
to
and
it.
then
We
MacArthur.
are applauding this moment on the picking right now.
I mean, you know
Okay.
how I always go. I pick the colors, I pick the name. I'm
So
just
what do you
kidding.
got? You got Pippery, Washington, MacArthur. That's what you got?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was good. Okay, so now we're going to swing back over to the women's side of things. And how about we go with the women's 60?
Here is where we are going to be most divergent.
Big league, you're on the clock.
I've got Armstrong, Ophelia, and then Stark.
Holy cow!
Ooh.
Like I
Wait. She said what? She said what now?
She said
Armstrong,
Ophelia,
And
Stark.
Stark.
Like
The
I
men's
said,
60.
here in
Women's
the
60.
women's 60.
Oh, the women's 60. Okay.
Here is where we will be most divergent. Like I said.
Wait, say it again, Chu. Just one more time. One more
Oh
time.
my gosh, shut your pie hole and tell me.
No, I had to close. I wasn't here.
She said Armstrong, Ophelia, Stark.
Got it.
Say
Governor.
Governor. Governor, just don't pick on me like everybody else does, okay?
Hey, I didn't pick one.
So based on what I saw in a certain track in College Station, I see a Miss Stark laying lumber. I see a Miss Stark stepping into this track with a certain coach having dropped a few nuggets in her head. Okay, I just see it. I just see it coming. I see Miss Stark winning. And here's where I have to go with, I have Miss Alfred coming second and I have Miss Armstrong coming third. Photo finish. But I have Miss Stark making it a point to not have what happened in College Station happen in Birmingham.
How's that?
This is very interesting thus far. In races like this and fields like this, I feel like outside motivation will ultimately be a factor here. And therefore, I'm going to take Miss Stark for the win, because I believe that she's running for something a little bit bigger than just herself in this moment. The utter disrespect of the collegiate record holder or former collegiate record holder.
I've been listening to this just mouth wide open, like, wow.
It is a lot. I'm gonna say this. Last year, Kemba Nelson caught everybody by surprise. Curtis Taylor never catches me by surprise. I expect Miss Nelson will be ready. So I'm gonna go Stark 1, Nelson 2, and Steiner 3.
This is diverse. Mr. Stradamus.
Well, I will say this. I have waffled back and forth on 2, 3. And I think in the end, I'm just going to do what I always do, which is like go in what I believe in most. For one, I believe champions are champions till somebody beats them. I can't believe nobody's picked Kemba Nelson to win. So I'm going to, because she's a collegiate record holder and I just don't see it. I actually finally have waffled to the side of Miss Stark over Miss Armstrong. I think maybe because I think the two kids are even and I believe in the coach. Y'all have talked me in it. Like I said, I've been in and out of that one with Stark and Armstrong. So I've got Nelson, Stark, Armstrong.
Okay, so that swings us back over to the men's side of things. And let's go with another event that Mr. Stradamus knows well, the men's high jump.
Oh, I thought we were doing the men's mile again.
And clearly you didn't know that very well. So it's okay.
I just want to remember for the record that I picked Cole Hawker last year. So
that was such a tough pick. Yes,
so that was your mouth.
Was that the one thing he got right last year or something?
And it was also a very homer pick. You went to the same high school as the dude. So,
hey, you know what?
You just running with your homeboy. If you remember correctly,
I picked Mr. Hawker because he's the fastest one of them all. And I know none of them dudes are going to go out fast enough to make it matter. Anyway, high jump. I have Mr. Harris, is it Shankar?
Shankar, yes.
And I'm going to pick the guy that jumped the highest of all of them in high school to end his career on a high note with Mr. Turner from Oklahoma getting third.
Okay. Kai's dad.
I'm gonna pass and come back later.
Okay, I will go.
You have to go after the governor.
I was like,
going after the
we
governor.
do it now? We just
go with
hold
on a second. No, Clyde, you're going. No, you're not passing anything, Clyde. You're going.
I know. He said he's good. Let him go.
No, he's not going. You're going.
Let him go ahead. Wait, that was incredibly well played on my part, and he accepted it. You guys
exactly. No, I am as the host, as the Vanna White of this situation.
Nana
You're
don't make
picking.
decisions. She turns letters.
Oh,
Exactly.
Governor.
Okay, so I'm turning the letter to you. Let's go.
That was spectacular.
Let's hear it.
Oh man. I don't know who any of these dudes are. I haven't watched high jump at all this year.
He's like Javon Harrison.
Right. Can I get Javon Harrison?
For first, second, and third. Yes.
Can I buy a vowel and have Javon Harrison?
No, you may not. We're all out of
Hey.
vowels, by the way.
There is a guy named Javon in the meet. Does that help you?
I mean, you know what? No, because he's not in this event.
No, he's in the long jump.
Oh,
I
God.
don't know. All right, I'm gonna pull a chew. I'm gonna use the force, and I'm gonna go. Let's see. I gotta have a theme here. I'm going small schools. That's what I'm doing.
boy.
I'm going Harris for the win, Sauter for second, and Middle Tennessee for third.
Who's Middle Tennessee? I didn't know that.
I'm not remotely attempting to say any
Hold
of
on, let me see.
that. First or last name. I'm not saying any of that.
Oh, or higher.
Oh, this is
OE.
comedy.
OE for third.
This is comedy.
OE for the Browns.
Okay, Governor, will you please save us, please?
Oh my goodness. All right. So I'm gonna go with Mr. Vilchers for the win, being that he's a fellow Mizzou Tiger. I'm gonna go for him. I'm rooting for him. I have Mr. Turner for second because I mean it's time to put some respect on that name. I mean, we know how good this kid could really be. Hopefully the lights come on at the right time and he shows up and he does his thing. And then I have Sauter from Liberty getting third.
I like it. I like it. I actually have the same picks. I do. Vilches. Remember, I got to see some of them, these people
Yeah.
jump. So that, and then Turner.
Governor, I'm
I
sorry.
want to change my pick.
Nope. Sorry.
This one, so I'll say, but on the back end, I'm going for Sauter because of the number that he's put up, as well as Sean Vinoble. You deserve this one, buddy. I got your back on this one.
Okay, so give us some back on the women's shot put there, too.
Women's shot right, getting there. Hold on, gotta find the paper. All right,
Changing my pick.
Miss Aquila. Then Klinkin, is that how you say it?
Ben
From
Clinton.
from ASU, and then Davis from Ole Miss.
Governor, what you got?
Is this the three? What are we doing here?
The women's shot.
Women's
Okay.
shot put.
Women's shot. Okay.
How did you say 3K when we're talking about shot put?
I was like, what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right, woman's shot. So I'm gonna go with. I can't go against Miss Tewu from Ole Miss. I actually have Miss Mitchell coming through for second. I say it's Ole Miss 1-2, and then I have Miss McMiller getting third.
Pause. We said women's shot, and he clearly just picked the weight throw.
Yep, he did.
Yes.
I was gonna
he
say,
did.
I didn't recognize any of those names.
Reading
I'll
is
say.
fundamental, sir.
This is very
Shot put,
true.
the smaller ball.
Sorry.
That is the least governor-like thing you've ever done.
sorry.
Ever.
It's
Like that's
I was
that's
so
not that's,
confused.
kind,
I'm
that's
like,
the
wait a
kind of
minute.
mistake that.
It's
Let's be honest.
getting
That's the
late.
kind of mistake that I would make. That's
It's
not the kind of
getting
mistake
late.
you would make.
All right,
Yes.
so I had that. I don't know why I had that down, but anyway, I think Miss Aquila is head and shoulders above everybody else, in my opinion. Van Klinken is already proven last year. I think she's going to improve. And I have Schaefer from Wisconsin coming in third. Sorry, my bad.
For the record, I think your picks in the women's weight throw were pretty good.
Thank you.
Good picks, wrong events.
Wrong events.
Absolutely.
Kai's dad, what you got, buddy?
Killer, Clink, Kovacs,
Ooh.
as in Oladipo for third.
Okay.
Wait, who is yours? Sorry.
His are Aquila, Van
Clink
Klinken
for number 2,
and
and
Oladipo.
Oladipo for the bronze.
And I know this because I have the same 3 in the same order.
Oh my.
Got it.
Because he's looking at my paper, clearly.
Okay, so I'm gonna really challenge y'all now. Men's long jump.
Can I bow out on this one?
Who's first?
Nope.
Governor is first.
No. Stradamus is first.
I got Kareem Street Thompson, Mike Powell, and yeah. All right. I'm going to say this. This is really how I feel, and I know that all that I'm about to say is disrespectful, but I don't give a flying. This is what I really think. Mr. McLeod, Mr. Douglas, Mr. Bowling.
I'm sorry, say it one more time. McLeod, Douglas.
Bowling.
Clyde?
For the record, you're not allowed, there's no way that you can false start in the long jump, right?
Oh my God.
No facts.
Okay. So since you can't false start in the long jump, I'm going to go Bowling, because if not now, when? McLeod for 2 and Douglas, NC State for third. Shout out to Coach Coleman.
Okay.
My turn or not?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are the governor.
I have Mr. McLeod winning. I have Mr. Bowling second, and I have Mr. Grimes coming third. I feel like he's waking up at the right time. I mean, we haven't seen what we saw last year, any hint of it. I feel like this indoors, indoors coming to a close, he shows up and says, okay, time to play.
And let me just say for the audience, don't expect big marks, because Birmingham is not an awesome place to jump. It's just not.
Big league.
I have Bowling, Douglas, and then Isaiah Holmes from Miami.
Ooh, okay.
I want to visit the planet that Chew is on one day. Because I feel like it's fun there.
Here's the biggest thing, is I'm always for the upset and for the random that no one thinks about, that's close enough, but not quite there.
Listen,
And, you know, and
Lamar,
Big
I can
League,
explain this
as the moderator right now. You know, I understand you being for the upset, but honey, this is a contest.
Listen,
And
listen.
not just that,
we're
how are you going to
supposed-
pick
we're-
upset and you pick the guy with the furthest jump in the second furthest jump in the world?
Exactly.
No, but look.
Oh,
Lamar,
I'm saying
here's
for
what
third.
it is. Y'all got to understand
You
this.
bowling for
You know,
first.
you pick Bowling for first.
No, I mean, I'm saying for third, the person to creep in, like the person that.
Oh,
See,
I
see,
see.
so clearly, I've never heard anybody getting upset for third place. But anyway,
Well, so I don't mean upset, to make a mark, to make skill
Listen,
points.
yeah,
I can
I
explain this to y'all.
apologize, Big League. I'm gonna stop picking on you.
I'm gonna tell
I
y'all what
told
she-
y'all I want to
Stop
visit
it.
the planet that she's on.
It's
because
not about a planet.
clearly fun there.
No, it's not about a planet, Lamar. This is Chew. It's March. Chew is the person that does her NCAA bracket and has 3 number 12 or higher seeds in the Final Four. And then Duke.
No, I wouldn't.
It's
put
Duke
her-
and the
just one.
312. Like that's
Just one.
Chew. It's all
At
good.
least have to have the one.
True praise for Butler and George Mason, and
Oh,
she's all in on that,
oh
huh?
my God.
We all do, just not all at the same time.
Right.
The one, just one at a time.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I mean,
So
just
we're
wow.
we're gonna wrap up the women's side here, and after that prediction, boy, this is gonna be good. With the women's 3,000. And Governor, did you hear that? Women's 3,000. I want to make
I
sure
heard
you
that.
understand what it
I
means.
heard that.
Okay, women's 3K. Have at it. Shoot, you're on the clock.
I have, or I gotta find it.
This is the one I'm most looking forward to. Choose picks
Okay.
in the 3K.
Ryan from Florida State, Wayment, and then McCabe from Virginia Tech.
Okay.
Governor.
Ryan Wayment Chilangat.
Wait, who's from Virginia Tech? West Virginia?
Is it? Yes,
West
I
Virginia.
lied. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
West Virginia.
You're right. You're right.
West
West
Virginia.
Virginia.
Y'all
Not
stressing
Tech.
me out, man.
Wow. See, I apologize. I should be looking at these lists, but come on, Chew.
I just made it up. I
This
saw the
planet.
video.
Yeah, this
All
planet.
right.
Look, somebody's
me?
from Virginia, so therefore they're
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Virginia,
Virginia
Tech,
Tech.
as far as she's
Right.
concerned.
Clyde.
So hold on, I need to check one thing real quick. Okay. Well, you know what? The hell with it. I'm doing it anyway. Courtney Wayment and my girl Diljeet for the win. BYU for the win. My namesake for the silver, Miss Ryan. Okay, Florida State, and then I gotta reach down and ride with Emily McKay, Binghamton, for the third.
You know, that's not a bad pick.
Thomas.
I think I'm actually going to change my third place. So I'm going to go with Wayment, Chilangat, and I'm going to go with Miss McKay as well.
Wayment Ryan, who
Okay.
was second?
Nope, I didn't say Ryan.
I know, that's why.
Chilangat. Did you hear me?
Yep,
And McKay.
got it. Got it.
That was just a gut pick right there.
Okay. So we're going to wrap this up on the men's side now with another event that I'm sure you guys are just foaming at the mouth to pick, the men's DMR.
Oh, I feel good about this one.
I'll go first.
No,
I just gonna take my pick. Right?
How you
go
just
ahead.
y'all quit trying to bully me and let me do this, please. Have some
You know what,
respect for
Governor?
old people.
I will defer to you. What you got, Governor?
No, you
Let's
will
hear-
not defer to
Oh,
anybody.
yeah,
You're
I
up.
tried. Fine. I got Ole Miss. I got Ole Miss, Notre Dame, Washington.
Wait, sorry.
Okay. Who's next?
Clyde,
Hey, Lucious.
Kai's dad.
You got them, Chew? Did you get all three of them?
Notre Dame, Ole Miss, Washington, UW.
Washington is you,
Washington
though.
UW.
See, I told you I want to be on the planet she's on.
What'd you say?
Ole
I thought you
Miss,
said UW.
Notre Dame,
Then
UW.
UW.
You said Washington and then UW. You said Washington.
Oh, Notre Dame. No, I definitely read Notre Dame. Sorry.
Okay. Ole Miss, Notre
Got
Dame,
I got it.
UW. Got it. Okay.
Okay. Big
First
Kai.
of all, I would just like to point out it's amazing that Oregon's not even in this.
It is amazing.
Dude, you read my mind.
So,
100%.
Like I can't think of the last time that Oregon was not in the DMR.
and listen, if Oregon was
And
number
not in it to
12,
win it.
if Oregon was number 12, I'd pick them.
Yeah.
They're not in it, so I can't pick Oregon. So it's with Oregon out. I'm good. Ole Miss, let's go. Ole Miss, West Coast, Washington, and then Notre Dame.
Governor. And these better be good, by the way, since you were just so excited to pick. These better be good.
He's
I
picking
have the
Princeton.
same three prognosticators. I just have Notre Dame winning, I have Ole Miss second, and I have Washington third.
That's funny.
And then there is Chew.
I have Notre Dame winning as
boy.
well. But then I have UW pulling out the silver and then Ole Miss bringing up the rear.
So
Hey,
I
hey,
want to
hey.
say this.
At least she didn't pick, she didn't pick Texas.
But,
No.
I want to go on the record for saying that I can't wait for next week to tally up these scores. I cannot wait.
There's no
I
way
cannot
it'll be
wait.
as bad as the Olympic trial score.
Which
Oh
I
my
was
God.
just looking at.
Olympic,
I was just looking
yeah,
at that.
that was bad. Wow, that was bad.
Oh man.
Okay, so I'm almost afraid to ask this question. So we're going to start with the women team title.
Oh my
And
God,
Chew,
I'm
I want you
nuts.
Oh, sorry, you're on the clock. Be prepared, people.
We can, you know what? You can flip flop if you like. You can start with me this time and do her first on the men if you want.
That gives me no
Sure.
hope whatsoever. It doesn't even matter. Because I only picked first place. I didn't go last.
To be clear,
Okay, so
we're
okay,
picking the
so-
podium team finishes and the winning score.
Oh my God.
no score.
No,
No.
no score.
No score. You
No score.
stop it. Stop it.
My bad. I thought we was doing a score.
No, you did not. We very clearly said we weren't doing that because you're the only one who wants to do it. Okay, Chew, are you ready or not?
I've got, yes.
Oh, please
Florida
write this down. Please, someone write
I
this
am.
down because this is going to be the best pick possible.
This is for women's, right? Okay.
Yeah.
great.
Yes.
Florida, LSU, Texas. I don't have a fourth. Give me a
You
second.
need-
I'll-
you
Get
have to
a
have
I
a
know.
fourth.
I'm gonna pull one out of my backside.
Go look at the Alphabet Crew website. That'll help.
No,
Um,
stop it.
I'm gonna go with, what is that? You know what? Why not, for poops and giggles, Kentucky.
Okay.
And that's actually a
Monty Green.
good pick.
Governor?
Oh. I'm going Florida, Texas, LSU, Kentucky.
See, look, I'm just saying.
He is on the exact same planet that you're on.
I was going to say, I think you're both high as a kite.
Clyde?
Gators for the win.
Did I say
And-
Texas second?
You
Yes.
Okay, all right.
did. Gators for the win, and they break the scoring record. Arkansas 2, closer than people may want to acknowledge. Kentucky 3, LSU 4.
Wow.
I feel like you forgot to look at the field events.
No, I didn't.
Lamar Stradamus.
No, I didn't.
I'm going to say this. If this was the one thing we were betting on, I would probably bet all of my money against those 3 sets of picks. Wow. Okay, listen. First of all, I don't see how there's any way that Florida's not 1 and Arkansas is not 2.
That's what
no
I
matter
said.
how I slice that, right?
That's what I said.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay. Texas 3rd and Kentucky 4th. And I think the fact that none of y'all picked Texas is literally just based on an overall disrespect of Texas's
The
ability
only
to get
person
it
that
done.
didn't pick Texas was Clyde.
Yes.
Thank
I'm the
you.
only one that didn't.
Is your AirPod clean?
Yeah.
I'm the only one that
okay.
didn't.
Florida, Arkansas, Texas, Kentucky.
I can't wait now. Look, now I can't wait.
And neither can I. Okay.
Chew, I just want to make Chew. Can you tell me mine back? I want to make sure you got it right.
Florida, Arkansas, Kentucky, LSU.
There you go. That's what I said.
Hold on. Before we move on, I gotta label this as women before I forget. but I will
No,
forget it.
there's no way you can confuse that with the men.
Very true, but I be
Yeah,
making
there's
things
no
up.
way. Trust me.
Now
you're not
these
confusing that
now
with
these
men.
men's picks are going to be again incredibly divergent.
Very diverse.
Oh, I don't even
Are
have.
are you ready, Big League?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I'm first, aren't I?
No. Are you ready for Stradamus to make his pick?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right. Stradamus, you're the clock. You're on the clock, sir.
Okay. I'm going to go from 4 up to 1, just because I feel like being
Oh my
dramatic.
God.
What is that? Is that too difficult for you?
Nah,
No, in there.
I was gonna do the same thing, so go ahead.
Okay.
I'm going to pick the 5-person team from Georgia for 4th.
Is it really 5 though?
It's something like that.
Yeah, they got 4 guys on a relay. So
I think they got 4 guys
that's
on a
5
guys.
guys.
In bowling, right? I think that's. And
Once
One of
again,
them is doing
your
3 events, right?
your public
Yeah.
public map skills fail you.
One of them is doing 4 events.
yeah. So I'm gonna pick the skeleton crew at Georgia for 4th. I'm gonna pick NCAA for 3rd. I'm not sure why I picked this, but for whatever reason, my gut is telling me to do it. I picked Texas for 2nd. I know. And I actually picked the Gators to win both genders.
You're gonna have to walk us through that after the show.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
It's fine.
Oh man.
Okay, Clyde.
Wait, I need
We got to check. We got to check his cup.
I need
So,
a good
I don't have
2
a
minutes.
cup
I
tonight.
need a 2-minute timeout so I can.
No,
look
you
at this
get no
again.
timeouts, sir. No,
No, because
look,
Lamar just
hold on a second. Lamar did
me.
nothing. He didn't confuse you. You know exactly what you want to say and how you want to say it.
Listen, I even own the fact that I know that my pick for 2nd in particular is wild. I understand that. I got it.
Okay, Clyde. This is do your thing, dog. Do your thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do your thing.
I was still confused. My bad.
No, do your thing.
Okay. Well, the men's race is actually really, really interesting.
Yeah,
It is.
I think it's going to be incredibly tight across the board. God, it's actually hard to pick. Oh man. Okay. I got Arkansas 4. I got God, I really don't like this at all. I got Arkansas 4. I just like Georgia has the most direct path, but that's a lot of weight to put on Matthew Bowling. It's a lot of weight. Golly.
Just think about his day 1.
I am. I'm like, it's a lot of weight. Like, there's a lot of
there's a reason I picked them to get 4th and not 1st.
Like, there's a lot of people questioning whether he should run the 60 or not. And I'm like, listen, if he makes the final and gets last, it was worth it because he's gonna score. But man, it's a lot of weight. Yeah, Arkansas 4. This is really hard. And I'm going to get this wrong. And it's going to piss me off. Arkansas 4. Florida. Georgia 3. Florida 2. Florida 2 and A&T for the win. Honestly, I think A&T is a straight up favorite because it's too much to ask of bowling. I'd almost consider it a choke if they didn't win. They have the right bullets in the right places.
Governor.
Clyde, I'm so proud of you. I love it. I feel like this is A&T's year. And if not now, when?
Oh, definitely. If not now, when?
If
There
not
won't be.
now,
There won't be
when?
another time. No time.
Okay. I say A&T wins. I have Georgia scraping out second. I have Florida third and Arkansas fourth. I think this is this is as much parity as we've ever seen.
Oh
in
yeah.
That. I mean, this is, you know, but I still think, just like you, Clyde, A&T has the best path to win, in my opinion.
And the meet's gonna be so close, it could get blown up with one event.
Oh, absolutely.
Like each
Like
team can get blown up with one event.
If the hurdles go wrong for A&T, it's over.
Oh, it's a wrap. Yeah, the hurlers have to come through for A&T.
Yes.
So
Big League, what you got?
now you're all going to poop the bed because I did have NCAA winning as well. Florida, Georgia, Arkansas.
All right.
Chuck, there was Clyde, there was one other time that we agreed on picks. Do you remember this?
Yeah, it didn't end well for me that time either. Didn't end well.
Anyhow,
it's gonna go better for you this time, Clyde. It's gonna go better. Okay, and yet again, I mean, this it's going to be interesting when we start, you know, when we're texting during the competition this weekend. Yeah, it's going to be good. Well, man, Lamar's going to be talking lots of trash from across the country.
Like
So,
A&T could almost lock up the meet if the hurdlers go 2-3.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that 4x4 issue, I just hope the meet comes down to the 4x4. That's what I want to see.
That's what you hope for.
So the funniest part is when this is my third machination of this, right? The first one I had A&T winning. And it's I don't even necessarily think that they fall apart. I don't know, man. The men's meet is always just so weird. And I don't know. I'll just say that there is something to be said for having navigated through this meet in that gender in particular so many times.
Yeah,
for sure. And I mean, listen, I think we're all, you know, expecting the Gators to rise because that's typically what happens, right? Like my issue with Georgia isn't even about Matt Boling. I actually think he can carry the weight. I expect Matt Boling to win the long jump. I expect him to win the 200. I expect him to make the finals in the 60. I don't care what place he gets. My problem is Godwin. I can't bank on Godwin to do the job he needs to do for them to pull it out.
Here you go. Go ahead, please. Go right ahead.
Well, the biggest problem I have with Georgia winning is they can't miss.
No, they can't miss.
And nobody's ever won a national championship like we just don't miss.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just like
but guys, but wouldn't you agree that all the teams you've talked about, no one can afford to miss?
No,
it's not just Georgia. A&T can't miss. Florida can't miss.
Nope.
Arkansas can't miss.
Nope.
Nobody can miss.
So here,
because
here's the thing,
so my thing is this:
Georgia,
if schools start missing, then there's somebody behind this group you guys are talking about that doesn't miss, and they might walk away with the trophy or at least a trophy.
Oh, we're being disrespectful. Let's be clear. We're being real disrespectful to Notre Dame because Notre Dame is in this. Notre Dame's in this. So don't be surprised if you look up and be like, how the hell did Notre Dame score 30 points?
Tell us how they can.
Notre Dame can get. Hold on, let me get my little notes.
Like DMR.
Notre Dame can score 30.
See, and that's what's funny is that's I picked Texas sort of obviously as a, you know, complete like kind of pot stirrer and wild card, but they can get to 30 I won't say easy, but relatively easy.
Well, see, I think there's a group of 6 teams or more, 6 or 7, maybe even 8 teams that can get 30 somehow, right?
Notre Dame can get there 3K, 5K, mile, DMR, and Where is it? Missing something on here. 3K.
Like this is literally one of those meets where the
Yeah.
winner could be 35 points and seventh place could be 29 or 30.
Alabama,
Right there.
Alabama has an absolute hoss. A kid out of NAIA, the long and triple jumper kid that was an NAIA champion. If he gets on point and scores in the long and triple, and their distance kids do what they need to do, they're going to be right there too,
They can get 25, 30.
easily.
Oh,
My school, I
that's
can
the
get
thing.
25, 35 points.
If people start missing, as we said, and the meet comes, the winning score comes below 35.
Oh
it's a
my
crapshoot.
gosh. I mean, this would be one of the most, insane,
Yeah.
insane.
Because here's the thing, not one of us,
is only a handful.
not one of us picked Texas Tech, and they could certainly get there. Again, they got a hit, but I'm just saying there's a whole lot of people that can get to 30. You know what I mean?
That's the magic of this year's men's championships.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people walking in the building thinking they got a chance to.
they got a chance.
So that's going to create a lot of excitement, a lot of great competition because nobody walked in the building thinking they could win last year. As soon as Oregon walked in the building, okay, well, we know everybody's running for second now, right?
Mhm.
So, yeah. So, okay. All right. So, my next chore for you, fine young people, I want you to predict one event where you see a big upset. Now, if you'd like to tell us who's going to create the upset, fine. If you don't, just pick the event. So we're going to start with the women, and we're going to start with my good friend Big League.
For the record, Big League, upset means the winner.
Winner. Who's going to win the event, not upset somebody for third.
All right, hold on.
She's about to tell you to shut your pie hole. I saw that coming.
I had picked it, and I don't know
We're on
why.
women right
Just
now? Is that
one.
it?
So one man and woman, or one
Yeah,
man
so-
and
so-
one woman.
You need to say the same thing twice.
No, he wants to know, are we only picking one upset? Or are we picking
One
one
period,
upset?
one
No,
event.
no.
Both
So
genders?
we're going to go one per gender. We're going to women right now.
Okay, cool.
So I'm gonna call Jackie and ask you if you listen to her because you don't listen very well.
Maybe
Wait
he
till
has
next time I see
a
Jackie.
cup.
Yeah. Next time I talk to Jackie, I'll be like, Jackie, help me with this guy. What's going on here?
So,
Big League.
by definition of upset, we're saying the one that we think who's going to win is not going to win. Am I wrong?
Right.
Correct.
Okay. The 200.
You're calling the upset of the century?
Yes.
Okay.
Who's
Can
and
you
who
tell us
who's going
who's going to beat Abby Steiner?
Miss Battle.
Holy.
Okay, that's cool. You do know Miss Battle drew lane 3 in the prelims.
And what's really funny about that statement is that was without question the upset I was going to pick until I saw the lane draws.
Okay. So
Oh
look,
my.
y'all leave Chew alone.
Oh
Chew has the
my.
ultimate
Hey, if
faith
not
in
for
Miss
the lane
Battle.
draw, or if the lane draw was reversed, I might pick it myself.
We're gonna see how it works out because Miss Steiner's in 4, so it's not like she's in prime real estate. I know that's better than 3.
On that
She's in
track,
4,
oh
so-
yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
3
But,
may
you
as
know,
well
I
be.
see. I think 3 on this track is not as bad as 3 on the bigger banks. Personally, just saying. We'll see. You know what? In about 48 hours, we'll
I was gonna say we're gonna find out about 2
days.
Watch,
What you got
how
for me,
big,
Governor?
watch how big all the gaps are in the first 10 meters when the gun goes off in lane 3.
All I know is y'all better have my back when my boss is yelling at me because I'm spectating and not doing my job.
You good?
You're good. I got you back. Governor, what you got, bro?
Oh, my upset is in the women's 400.
Ooh, who you predicting to win?
What I witnessed at the SEC meet from Miss Wilson, I mean,
Okay, Miss Wilson for the win. Okay,
Wilson for the win.
all right. Clyde.
Now, see, he said big upset. Oh.
And then I got
hold on a second. If he thinks that's a big upset in his mind,
I mean, he said big upset. So
right, okay.
I'm with Chu on the spirit of the big upset. She picked the upset of all.
That's like the ultimate upset at this woman's meet.
There's two girls in the meet that's around 50 point. You pick the second one. Like, not a big upset.
So what I want to say, I'm not predicting anything, but just for historical content, people have run fast out of lane 3.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're the right body type and the right mentality and the right talent level, which Miss Battle kind of fits that mold, she might be okay out of lane 3.
Listen, I think Miss Battle is a superstar.
I will add to that, Sir Lucious, and say that her coach is exactly the type that will look at the supreme disrespect of that lane and use it to his advantage. Best believe.
All true. And I love Miss Battle. I think she's a superstar. I think this rule is stupid. I think it should be seated.
So exactly. So I'm not calling for any upset here. I'm just saying that I think Miss Battle will get to the final just fine. Let's put it that way.
So I think the governor is in the right event per se. And I can't decide which upset I want to call. Do I want to call the relay upset of the current national record holders? Or do I want to stay in these open 400 and call that upset? I think I'm gonna stay there. Wait, let me check something real quick. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stay there, and I'm gonna choose again on the mission to break the scoring record, gassed up by this crazy man. I think I'm gonna take Talitha Diggs to win the 400.
See, I hate all of you. This is why, like, I was prepared for this.
Why do you hate me? I didn't even make a pick. Why you got to hate everyone?
I came with multiple upsets, knowing that you people would be copying off my paper, so it's okay. It's my turn now, right?
Yes, sir. It is.
Well, since I can't drop the mic and pick the 200 upset, I can't go to my backup upset of Talitha Diggs running her third 400 of the year. Well, I guess fourth because she had to run 2 at the conference meet, but y'all get my point. So I'm going to go with the other one that Clyde mentioned. But I got to pick who's going to beat Arkansas, and that's the difficult part.
It is. That's why I took the open 4.
I know. I know. You know, I'm gonna pick Texas A&M for the upset in the 4x4
Take their record back
to get the collegiate record back.
I ain't mad at it.
That's
personal. That's just because we got to pick an upset. I just want to say for the record, for anybody at me, like, I'm not rooting for that. I just got to pick an upset.
Look, see, someone's gonna come up to the meet, come to one of 3 of us at the meet, talking all kinds of head on Saturday.
Yeah.
When is this going out? When is this gonna go out?
Friday.
I might release it early if I get it early enough just to make it happen.
Lordy.
Okay, so now we're gonna start with Mr. Stradamus and pick an event on the men's side.
Well, I went with low-hanging fruit. I think Mr. Bowling is not going to win the long jump.
I mean, that's a hell of an upset, though.
No, it is, but I'm picking it.
Who are you picking to beat him?
Mr. McLeod, who I picked to win the long jump.
Okay. Big Kai?
That's it. That's his new name. Big Kai.
Big Kai.
I'm not mad at that either. Man. An upset. A big upset. Just can't. I can't see it. I can't see it. Can't see that one either.
I feel like there aren't any huge ones. Like,
Oh, there's a few. There's a few out there.
I mean, there's out there, but not as
Okay,
like.
you know what? You know what? Let me check something. Since we're reaching for a big upset, right? Oh. Okay. Okay. As we all know, I root for chaos. I am rooting for a well-rested and angry Iowa after not making the finals to find a way to pull out the men's 4x4. How about that?
Ooh.
How about that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Governor, what you got?
He said big
Wait,
up.
hold on. Clyde, are you on Choose Planet? Is it nice there?
Oh, listen, I skimmed and I'm like, what's the big upset? I can't say Trey Cunningham's gonna fall over a hurdle and lose.
Yeah, I mean, that's not an upset. Like,
Let's not
I
even
think
say
that we
stuff
all
like
feel like
that.
that's not. Yeah, let's not even.
Yeah, let's not even talk like that.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, so Governor, what do you have for us, sir?
I mean, I've gone through this, I don't know how many times.
I don't know.
And I mean, I don't even know if, like, if you look at the list on the men's 60, like,
there's no, yeah.
there is not, like, you like, throw whatever you want up in the air. I mean, there's no.
The defending champ is in that race, by the way.
Right now, if you tell us that Michael Williams is gonna lose the 60, that would be
No, he's not.
right.
He's
Exactly.
not. So
You're right, sir.
let's just be clear. The only thing that came up to me was that Mr. McLeod wins a long jump. That's the only one
That's an upset.
that I could say, okay, I can see that happening based on everything that young man will have to go through on Friday. I mean, that's a lot, man.
Yeah. Big League, what you got?
Same exact prediction. I can't figure out another one without like making it really bad.
So everybody went with low hanging fruit except me. That's cool. I see how y'all do.
Just there's too many things that like you can't. I mean, the one that you mentioned, I'm not going to repeat it because I can't put it back in the ether because I like felt bad for even thinking about that one. Like I literally did. I stopped that thought like immediately.
Yeah,
But
we're not gonna. We want to see that young man
yes.
perform. As we talked about last week, he's home.
But and I'll say this.
No one can beat him. He can
We'll
only
say
beat
that- no,
himself.
that's the
No
thing.
one can beat him.
That's what I was going to say
Right.
is that's why it can't be a what's it called, an upset, because it wouldn't be a person. It'd be an object
Right.
or self.
And we're rooting for Trey to have an incredible meet. That's what we're
Yeah.
rooting for.
Absolutely.
And I can't bring myself to talk about the 4x4 because
All right. You know what?
Lucious.
I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and revise my pick because we didn't create a space here to get into this. You want a bold upset? Trey Cunningham breaks the collegiate record in the 60 hurdles. There's your upset.
That's not an upset.
Oh, it's an upset.
It's not.
No,
It's not.
I mean,
90% of the voting.
upset. Hold
public
on a
bet
second. Hold on a second. That is a prediction, not an upset.
What's
Because
the
he's
odds
not
against?
hold on a second. You're not doing that.
What's Bad Beats say about
Hold on.
60 record going down?
Okay, hold on a second. It's a prediction, not an upset.
What's the
As
Bad
Chu
Beats
said,
line
as
on
Chu,
Oh,
as Big
man.
League out very eloquently said, is you have to upset a person.
Oh,
He's not upsetting a
man.
person. So we're
that?
sticking
Person
with
would
your.
be Grant Holloway.
We're gonna no.
Because let's
Who's
be
not
don't get
there.
it twisted.
Who has
Grant will
moved
take
on.
it like a man, but he will be upset about it.
Oh,
Not at all.
Lord.
Not at all. So anyway, that we're gonna
I mean,
delete that segment of the show too.
the upset
Nobody
to
do it.
call. The upset to call, if we're going to be honest, right? The upset to call, none of us wanted to call because you're on the show. I mean, the upset to call is Champion Allison winning the 400. But none of us are going to call that. I thought about it, but I'm not going to call that on the show. So
No.
I chose what I chose.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, may I say something, please? You might as well have called it because you just said it.
No, I was just giving the point. Like, there were other upsets out there to possibly call, but it's I'm not calling that.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, let's
Lamar.
piss off Mr. Ross. That's what we want.
No, Lamar. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I didn't call it. I'm gonna tell you exactly why I didn't call that. When I was scrolling and pausing, that literally is where the mouse, no pun intended, was hanging over on the screen. I'm like, that's the one, but that's me betting against myself, because don't get it twisted. A&T can't win the meet if Ross gets upset in the 400, and I picked A&T to win the meet, so I'm not going to pick that one. You know what I mean? Right. But that's a race to be had. I don't like Allison's draw in the prelims, but it's the 400 and he's huge, so I don't imagine he'll get punked by the other three people in the race. I think
he's also substantially faster through the 200 than the other three, so I think he'll be okay.
Right. So it's fine.
But I don't like the draw at all, but
he'll be okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're not. That's why we didn't. That's why we didn't call that one.
Okay. So I want to circle back real quick on something you guys touched on a little bit earlier, and Clyde was a little bit concerned about A&T's heat draw in the 4x4.
Yeah.
Understand the other three teams in that race have all run 304. Okay. The only team in the meet that hasn't run 304 is the 12th team of Mississippi State. 11 teams in the country broke 304 this year. So there will be teams in there that will make them run fast. And if the meet's on the line, I'd like to be standing next to Dwayne when he gave that speech, right? So, don't worry about that. They're going to be fun. So again, they're going to be fun.
Again, with fans of the sport in this incredibly tight men's meet, understand, I'm just going to go down the seeds. Florida's the number 1 seed. Georgia's the number 3 seed. Arkansas is the number 4 seed. A&T is the number 5 seed. And all of those people, when that race walks down to the track, should be in the mix for the national championship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I can't remember the last time, if ever, that was reality. And
the last time that happened, and I don't remember the last time it happened in indoors, because we're so used to Oregon blowing the doors off everybody, right? That was
hey, really?
That was that happened for a period of years. Am I right? Am I wrong?
It did? No, you're wrong.
Not that close, not that many teams. And here's the thing.
No. We're talking about this blowout nonsense.
I know.
I knew this was coming.
I know.
Did he just really say that?
So he did.
Here's what I'm saying.
Here's what I'm saying. Talked about your mama too.
Who remembers?
You might as well have. Yeah.
Who remembers when it came down to the 4x4, when if Baylor had beat A&M, Florida State wins. If A&M had beaten Baylor, and this was right towards the end of the Clyde Hart era.
Well, respectfully, Governor, I can't remember the last time I saw Baylor 4x4.
This was in Arkansas.
2009, and that was the year A&M won the meet.
Yes.
Oregon, proper order here. Florida State, and Oregon tied for second.
Yes.
What year was that again?
2009.
2009.
Yeah, it's been a long time since Baylor been in the 4x4 meet.
Yeah.
Long time.
They're in the meet.
They
ran 304 this year. You said the mix. Okay.
Mix. Okay. So I'm like this. And this is why I picked the event that I picked. Because Iowa has one dude who I think will make the 400 meter final, but the rest of them cats are going to be, hanging out waiting. And they could spoil everybody's party in the 4x4 just by, there's a big difference, 8-10 to 8-6.
So Clyde, are you going on record that you're actually hoping this happens?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying that Iowa is in a position to ruin a lot of lives in the point total
I mean, that's
in the 4x4.
and funny enough. I mean, that was Baylor's MO, right?
Sure.
We'll just wait for the 4x4.
Yeah.
Right? Like we'll just let everybody just beat each other up. We'll be sitting right at the end, you know, finishing the meet off with that 4x4 title, you know.
You know, we were talking about having things mic'd up. What I would like to see is a picture-in-picture on Dwayne Ross while the final heat of the men's 4x4 is running.
Oh no, they should put him in the little box.
Because he'll
little box like
That's
they
what I'm
do.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they do the
little
gymnasts or whatever.
picture box.
Yeah,
That will just be so wild, right? Because that man's emotions are going to be out of control.
Hey, so we know John Anderson. Somebody make it happen.
Because this is not just A&T, this is HBCU history, right? Like, this is insane.
Well, I'm ready for the next.
I don't think that you can discount what this, this would mean, not just for A&T, but for the HBCU community as a whole. And if you think, you have to remember, Birmingham is not that far from Atlanta.
Yep.
There's a lot of HBCU folks here in the state of Alabama, and the number of people that are going to show up to support that crew, including the people from A&T that are going to drive over here. I mean, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Okay, well, let's move forward. So here's the task, and I'm going to ask that we be expedient, and we do this expeditiously and not drag our feet, as some of us tend to do here. And so, Mr. Stradamus, are you there? Okay, just checking because you got a cup now, don't you? So anyway, so
I tried to slide off camera and get some water because I'm actually quite parched.
Are we on the women? Are we starting women here? Or are we going men first?
Okay, so we're gonna go 4 athletes per gender, and we're gonna start with the men this time.
Ooh,
so I'm gonna let Chu ponder a little bit. I see her pondering over there. So you give me four men's athletes, and then we're gonna come back and pick 4 women's athletes. At the end of the meet, we're gonna tally up the total points that those 8 athletes score. It'll be a men's score, women's score, and a combined team score, and we'll see who wins. Now you can have the same person on your team. It's not a draft. It's just kind of a pick. So, Mr. Stradamus, who are your 4 people?
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
How are we doing relay points? If we're doing it,
they get split in 4.
Get split in 4s. Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Oh.
See, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. There's so you know, there's a little tab that you can click on that'll tell you how many points each person scored in track meet. At the end of when the meet's over. Yeah, there is. They'll do the work for you. Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
What?
All right, well, go ahead, Chu. Go on with it.
No, it's not me. It's Governor.
No, Mr. Stradamus is up.
Oh,
it's the men, right?
Yeah,
it's the men. 4 men athletes.
Oh, you literally just said women, so it's men right now?
No, I did not. I said we're starting with the men.
All right.
Because Chu is pondering.
Got it.
So we're gonna go with Mr. Stradamus, who was taking a water break. So here we go.
Okay. I'm going to take. We just want names, no explanations, right?
Correct.
Right.
Okay. Mr. Bowling, Mr. Allison, Mr. Randolph Ross, and Mr. Cunningham. Trey Cunningham.
Okay.
Big B, you got that? Okay. Big Kai.
Bowling, Randolph Ross, Yard Nagoose, and Nico Young Nico, Northern Arizona.
Okay. This might be the best segment of the show.
Nagoose is a good pick.
A great pick.
No diss to anybody else. I'm just saying Nagoose
as is Mr. Young. Okay.
Yeah.
Governor, what you got? Now, folks, listen, hold on to your hats. This is gonna be good. I know this cat. This is gonna be good.
I have Mr. Bowling. I have Mr. Ross. I have Abdihamid Nur. NUR. So that's his last name.
Give me the, what's the school? Sorry.
And I have Nico Young.
Where's Mr. Nur from?
Mr. Nur he's also 3K, 5K.
Okay.
He's the other Northern Arizona.
Oh, NAU. Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
got it.
Another team that can get to 30, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big league.
Man, oh man, oh man. Okay. I've got Bowling, Trey Young, Nagoose, and Brandon Miller.
Interesting.
Okay.
Chu, you actually stayed on the planet this time. That was impressive. I like that. Yeah, you did your homework on that one, didn't you? Yeah.
So it's a little bit easier when you're in the
Okay,
around these, a little bit more.
Okay, so now while you're over there bobbing your head and patting yourself on the back and breaking your
No,
arm,
I'm definitely
now you
not.
need to pick. Now you need to pick 4 women.
Gosh, dog. All right, hold on. This is
This
the
should
one.
be easy. This should be.
I mean, it is, but it isn't.
No, it's easy.
It's easy.
It could be easy.
This one. Yeah, this.
You're
it
up
should
first,
be.
Drew.
Yeah, and that's why it's not. Okay, so Steiner. What's that chick's name?
Yeah, her.
Armstrong. Diggs, and then there's I need to find the page.
Come
Stop
on,
it.
do it for us.
Come on,
Stu.
big league. Blow it
Just
out of the
one
water
more
now.
gift for the night. Do it.
Wayment.
Yes. Chu, you're
There
crazy.
you go.
I love you, Chu.
There you
Say,
go.
I love you though.
Good for
Why?
you.
Oh, you'll
We all
figure
know.
out why in a second.
Because as well as you did with the men.
Yep.
I focused so hard on the men, I forgot the women.
It's all good.
Yep.
You'll
It's all
realize
good.
the error of your ways in a second. Am I next?
Yep.
No. The governor's
No,
next.
governor's next.
The governor's next because you are just chomping at the bit. So
I
the
am.
governor-
There's no way the
governor's
governor
next.
makes the same error. So damn it.
Steiner, Wayment, Armstrong, Moore.
Yes, he did.
Okay, Clyde.
He listen,
Wait, which more? What, Jasmine?
Desmond
the
Moore.
only more there is.
I don't know that there was, that was my assumption, and then I'm gonna be like, oh shit, there's another one. Oh shit,
Yes,
sorry.
Chu
Micah.
left out Jasmine Moore, which is inexplicable to me. So yes, Jasmine
Oh,
Moore,
yeah, I did. See, and I knew there was a long time.
Jasmine Moore, Courtney Wayment, Abby Steiner, and Grace Stark.
Hmm. Okay.
Lamar Stradamus.
Steiner, Stark, Moore, and McKay.
McKay.
Yeah, I like the
It-
McKay. I like the McKay.
The
Binghamton.
distance runner from
Oh,
Binghamton.
okay. Okay.
I like the
What does
McKay.
she do? She's in 3K mile.
She's in the mile and 3K.
Okay.
Who was your third one?
Abby Steiner, Grace Stark, the girl you forgot about, Jasmine Moore, and Miss McKay.
Okay.
So legitimately.
And basically, yeah, I picked McKay over Armstrong because I think they're going to be similar. Yeah.
Legitimately, when I said I need to find the page, I was looking for the long jump because I knew it was somebody and I couldn't think of who it was, and I freaked out. So I just picked wherever I just landed, I went to, and that was, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Damn it.
Yeah. So I think you guys actually did well, some of you did a great job at that segment. Others we will continue to pray for. I won't call any names, big league, but yeah. So I mean, like you crushed them inside. And then you just said, hey, I was a rock star for 2 seconds. And I want to go right back to that other planet, Plutron, or where I've been existing.
I got trigger happy and just started pulling on all over.
Yes, you did. All right, so I would like to make a request. I know I am not the EP, but I would like to ask the EP that tonight, instead of doing anything else, no heartbeat props, no women's, I think we need to honor the memory of two of our giants in the sport.
Absolutely.
I want to start by, giving my condolences to the family of Mr. Ralph Lindeman. Just an incredible man. I've known him for a very, very long time, and I can't think of a time when I was anywhere near Ralph where there wasn't anything but positivity spewed from him towards any and everything that was going on. Watching him with his athletes over the years, he always found a way to make it a positive no matter what was going on with them. And, man worked at the Air Force Academy for 30 plus years, if not more. I can't know the exact time, but man, he will be missed, and not just missed, but missed badly. So my condolences to the Lindeman family, and I'd like you guys to speak to the gentleman from Cali, if you don't mind.
Well, let the EP take that one. Let the EP take that one.
Thank you. Well, so this isn't even an ask. It's funny that you asked, because I definitely would have asked this very same thing, because I think it's more than appropriate. But I was really, really and truly blessed in my career to be around certain people, and I was on the Pan Am Games team that Ralph Lindeman was a coach for, and I really got to be kind of close to him over the course of that week, and really got to like peel some layers back. And there's nothing that you said about him that wasn't like 200% true, right? Like, Ralph Lindeman had never met a person that was a bad person in his eyes. They may have been people in bad places, but an absolute giant and incredible human being. And I'm glad you took him so that I didn't have to do both, because I'm going to do the best I can to not succumb to all of the emotions I have over this next gentleman. As you four know pretty well, I am not often nor easily impressed. And the first time I had an issue at Mount Sac, and somebody said, you need to go find Ron Kamaka. Okay, no problem. Who's Ron Kamaka? He's the jumps coach and the meet director at Mount Sac. All right, that should be easy. So I go over to what used to be the warm-up area, and I'm asking around like, hey, anybody know where Ron Kamaka is? Blah, blah, blah. I've never met him. 2 or 3 people like pointed me in the direction. And then finally the 4th person gave me the tidbit of information that I would never, ever have suspected. Look for the guy in the wheelchair. And I said, wait, I'm sorry, what? No, he's the jumps coach and the meet director. And they said, yeah, look for the guy in the wheelchair and the cowboy hat. That day changed my life forever. Listen, if you were not blessed enough to have ever met Ron Kamaka, I'm just going to be honest with you, your life was not quite as fulfilled as it could be. I in my current job, I was actually blessed enough to be the advisor to Ron Kamaka's nephew or second cousin. So I know a fair amount of the Kamaka family, but let me be clear. In order to be an elite level jumps coach who's in a wheelchair, you by definition have to be relatively brilliant, because you have to explain incredibly difficult concepts without ever being able to show them. And we're talking about 225 and higher high jumpers, 815 and longer long jumpers, and 16 in the middle triple jumpers. and also running what at the time was one of the 2 or 3 biggest invitationals in the country. Look, Ron Kamaka is Hawaiian, and in true Hawaiian fashion, never had a bad day, never met a stranger, was always anxious to help. And I mean, I don't know any other way to say it. It's just that, like, look, there are very few people on this planet I've ever looked up to legitimately. And I used to tell Ron every time I'd see him, I was like, my life just got better. And he'd fall for it every time. He's like, why do you say that? It's like, because I got to see you today. Right. I mean, there were a couple years I went to, as a pro, that I went to Mount Sac for the meet only to see Ron. Because if you spend time around or with Ron Kamaka, you get better at life. You get better at coaching. You get better at peopling. And, you know, I hate COVID for a lot of reasons. It taking Ron Kamaka from us probably is top 1 or 2 on my list. And, you know, the idea of rest in peace and rest in power is certainly appropriate here, but I would be remiss if I didn't say, like, listen, at the end of the day, the world is just not a better place without him in it.
Well said, sir.
Well said.
Very well said, sir.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. You know, look, you know, it's the unfortunate truth for all of us, right? Is that life does go on, and we do have to trudge forward. But I will say this as my one piece of worldly advice to those who watch our show: don't go through life and not be affected by it. Don't go through life and not be affected by people around you. In the sport of track and field, there are some absolutely heroic and iconic human beings. And don't be so caught up in trying to win the next thing that you lose sight of that. There are some titans of human beings in our sport, and you better get your chance to, you know, bend a knee and spend some time and listen to some stories before they and all of us leave this planet.
And let's also be clear, when you talk about trudging forward, both of them would have not have asked, they would have demanded that you march forward and continue to do what you're supposed to do. Right?
No question about that.
Well, I think that sounds like we just finished a show. So that was a lot. That was a lot.
Chu, are you selling any tickets to the Planet Chu?
No, but to this gun show.
Oh my!
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
my God,
Lord.
And I would venture to say that show is sold out, isn't it?
It's over. It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
Lord.
wow.
Yes.
Get us out of here.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, out of here.
I'm gonna tell you this. This prediction recap is going to be spectacularly
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Especially my weight through prediction. I mean,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Top
Is Jackie
Top
here at the
shelf.
meet?
Huh?
Is Jackie here at the meet?
No, she's not.
Okay. Because you know, I'm making a beeline for her. Jackie, he's not listening to me at all.
Oh man.
Oh, all right.
I wish you luck in your four women and 4 men challenge, Chu. I wish you the best.
Oh my gosh. Stop it.
You did miss a female that's favored to win 2 events, but you'll be all right.
Anyways, on that note, on that note, best wishes. Everyone have a good night. Have fun this weekend, watching, listening, or watching your updates on your phone. But other than that, we will get the show up. I will get the scores out as quickly as I can. Remember, please, New Balance and Nike are this weekend too. So I got to get there too. But I promise I will do it. Everyone have a good night. Till the next time.
When the lights come on, the road just get to running. When the lights come on, opponents smash the plumbing. Heard you like it warm, hot, knife the butter. Truth hit them hard, knock them off that rebuttal. Tsunami, tidal wave to your puddle. Tough love, punch you in the arms, little brothers. Athletics, LLC, there's no others. Track and field's place and we'll peel to go further. Hey, Wile E. Coyote, it's road runners. Feels like you know us, you've been with us the whole summer. If not for this quarantine, these four corners wouldn't be here, but we here, so start learning. You gotta earn your stripes, gotta get your scars. Show you how to fight, but show us who you are. You lack experience, but still you wanna talk. And who is actually talking to you? Circle's kinda small. Heads prevail when the backbone's strong. Gotta keep it coming, no, it won't last long. Pass and fail, then sell the sad song. And if you don't check yourself, then that's wrong. Just trying to give you the real that you asked for. So why you keep cutting us off to ask more? We put it in slow-mo, but you fast forward. Athletics, LLC, the task force.